And again, good morning, East Alabama and West Georgia. Dr. Don in here with you. We have been fighting computer problems all night long, and I think I actually have YouTube online with us now. Let me see if I can verify. We definitely have Facebook online with us. And I believe we've got YouTube on with us as well. So we're having to kind of do this a little bit differently than we normally do, but at least we're on. Good morning to you, East Alabama and West Georgia. It's 3:20 a.m. Eastern, 4:20 a.m. I'm sorry, 3:20 a.m. Central, 4:20 a.m. Eastern on your Friday morning, and we are watching precipitation move into East Alabama and West Georgia, and actually beginning to move into the Atlanta area and up into northeast Georgia. We don't have any ground truth reports just yet north of Atlanta, but it is showing on radar, so it should start hitting the ground here at any moment. So some of the reports I'm seeing around the state of Alabama, we have sleet falling now in Jacksonville. The ground is white between Clay and Pinson. That's up there in the Birmingham area. Very heavy sleet, slush mix falling in Helena. That's just south of Birmingham. We have heavier precipitation starting over in the Tuscaloosa and Pickens County area. Snowing in Columbus. That's amazing. Snowing in Hayden near Mountain Woods, Lake Road. Mix of sleet and rain in Coaling. That's around the Tuscaloosa area. Receiving social media messages and images of Highway 69 near Oakman, which is ice and snow covered. That's over in West Alabama. Sleet and snow mixed on Red Mountain. That's in Birmingham. We have, let's see. I don't know exactly where that's at. I wish folks would remember everyone doesn't know exactly where you are when you post reports of weather conditions. Always post your location. Let's see if we have any reports in our chat room. Yeah, there's a report of sleeting, but Eric, I'm not sure exactly where you are. Sleeting a lot in Temple, Georgia. I told you a few moments ago those echoes were pretty strong coming out Interstate 20, and I was pretty sure that was sleet, and I'm getting confirmation of that now. It is now sleeting in Rock Mills. Thank you, Megan, for that report. If you have sleet or rain or snow at your location, please give me the location and what type of precipitation you have. You know, we can look at the radar all day long, but when we get you folks to confirm what we think we're looking at, that makes all the difference in the world. That allows us to look at the radar and make sure we know exactly what we're looking at, and then we can call it a little bit better for all other locations. And when I go in a little bit closer on the radar, we're looking at Randolph County, and I'm going to bring the radar current and stop it right there. You'll notice that big area of red there over in western Randolph County, probably from 431 all the way back over into Clay County and the northern part of Clay County, the western and northwestern sections of Randolph County. Pretty good indication that we've got some relatively heavy sleet taking place there. Then we've got a pocket of sleet there near Lynette and West Point. We have ground truth reporting sleeting in Roanoke. Thank you, Regina. It is sleeting down in Casita, Alabama. That's in Chambers County. So I think for the most part, all of you are going to have several hours of sleet this morning. There's your snow in Birmingham is showing up on radar pretty good. We may be trying to get a little snow mixed in with the sleet over here in Talladega County, just north of Sylacauga, between Sylacauga and Talladega. It'll be interesting to watch. We have evaporational cooling that's taking place right now, so that's bringing the temperatures down just a little bit. And that will help produce that snow. Now, I don't anticipate it lasting long if it does change over to snow across East Alabama and West Georgia between I-20 and I-85. But a couple, 2 or 3 hours of a snow, sleet, or perhaps all snow is certainly plausible this morning. Got a report from Nicole that we have snow mixed in with sleet now in Roanoke, and that it is turning more toward snow. So this red that we're seeing that looks like heavy sleet may also be a mixture of snow and sleet now moving into the Roanoke area. So there you go. Radar showing some pretty good snow out there on I-20 now from downtown Atlanta all the way back to Bremen. We're also showing a band of snow from Athens back up to probably just south of Dahlonega. That's moving northeast. So now we watch and see how long this continues and whether or not we start to get any accumulation. Now, here's what's going to happen. It's not going to accumulate very much in your front yard initially. But if you're out there traveling, those bridges and overpasses, they're going to go hazardous very quickly. So you gotta be mindful of that. If you're maybe you're at work and you're about to leave to go home. If you're at home and you've got to go to work here in the next couple of hours, you might want to call your job and make sure, because now we have precipitation falling, and it's just not going to take very much at all to start having some travel problems out there. Kevin, I don't know that this is going to be Snow Jam 25. I don't want you to get your hopes up. We'll see. We will see. Jackie says nothing in LaGrange. Yeah, and I go down to street level over Troup County. Not showing anything in Troup. Well, I am too. I think this yellow is probably sleet. It just hadn't made it to downtown LaGrange. Let's go right there. It's close, but maybe not quite. I anticipate probably a dusting to about a half inch across East Alabama. And I'm talking about between I-20 and I-85 in East Alabama and West Georgia. Dusting to maybe a quarter of an inch down along the I-85 corridor. And then as you go north, the closer you get to the I-20 corridor, I think there's an opportunity at least to get maybe up to an inch, inch and a half of accumulation. It's going to be a combination of snow and sleet. And then probably 9 o'clock this morning, Central, 9 to 10 a.m., I think we'll see all of this switch over to rain. So any travel problems that may occur this morning and any accumulations that may occur between I-20 and I-85 will wash away pretty quickly. Now you get north of I-80, north of I-20. I think we're probably looking at an opportunity to pick up more accumulation, maybe up to 2 inches up here along the Tennessee Valley regions of North Alabama and even back into Georgia. But it's interesting because radar, at least, Appears that the CAD wedge is in full force across North Georgia, and that's cold air or colder air that is coming back in from the northeast into Georgia. And it looks like it's trying to work its way into East Alabama, especially along and north of the I-20 corridor. The white is snow, the blue is heavy snow. The green is probably very light sleet, rain mix. I'm a little surprised we don't see more blue in North Alabama. And then the yellows and the reds are sleet. That's all sleet this morning. And then there's that pocket of snow just northeast of Birmingham up there on I-59. Heavy sleet in Carrollton. Flurries in Graham. Thank you, Paul. Good morning, Mr. Herbert. It is sleeting in Heflin. Roads getting very slick in downtown Birmingham, covered in slush and ice. And it has switched from sleet to all snow now in Birmingham. That report's coming from WVTM television station there in Birmingham. I'm looking at a different radar, and it's showing what appears to be some pockets of snow actually moving into Randolph County as well. Good morning, Mr. Herbert Whitlow. Good to see you, my friend. Okay, that was just a quick update. I wanted to make sure I could get YouTube in here with us as well, and I think I was successful in doing that. So at least we know we can go live with you. So I'm going to step away and check some things up here in Northeast Georgia. I'll keep watching East Alabama and West Georgia. I'm watching the National Weather Service chat room. And I'll keep watching that. And you guys keep posting your conditions across East Alabama and West Georgia as well. And I'll be back with you shortly, and we'll continue to watch this unfold together here on Dr. Don's Weather. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll be back with you shortly.